Hi guys and welcome along to episode 10 of the Hashtag Career Mode series here on FIFA 21. You join me in an absolutely critical phase of the season as we have 5 extremely important matches at the end of the season here that are going to not only shape our destiny in this league and the chance of getting into a playoff position, but also several other teams as well. So let's get on into the action. Here we go then, a massive clash at the top of the table as we head to the Banksy Stadium to face off against Walsall. Burns gets away down the channel. It's good work by Ashley Williams. And he has to do more of that hard work to cover off as Kinsella gets a shot away early doors. And arriving is Sude and he shuffles it across, should have gone first time himself. For some right reason waited for Lee Hersett, and by that time defender had closed down the angles and chance had passed, and now Sadabi has managed to break clear and gets Walsall the goal to open their accounts. A breakaway goal for Walsall, one built from the hashtag mould out of recent games, to be honest. Some pretty weak defending as well, you have to say, as Walsall just accelerated away and Sadabi was able to get his goal. Good finish though. 1-0 to the Saddlers. Sinclair trapped by Anderson. Kinsella now manages to find some space for Lavery. He gets the shot away. Sude goes inside for Hilton. Manages to avoid the tackle. It's on to Hersett, and Aaron Malloran steals in behind to get hashtag back on level terms. What a goal from Aaron Malloran, the archer, on target. And hashtag are back in this game. Some quick open passing from that is a great ball by Hersett. And Aaron Malloran takes into his strides, pulls back the bow and lets the arrow fly. 1-1. Don't know how Glebe managed that, I really don't. Good ball in. Hilton. And hashtag go 2-1 up on the road here against Walsall. What a performance the boys are putting in here. Very fortunate in the midfield to grab possession, but it swung the momentum towards the tags. And Caleb Hilton dispatches with the ball exceptionally well with that opportunity. Hashtag are now 2-1 up in this game. Great finish by Caleb Hilton. Good quick play out from the back there for hashtag. Hilton making a good run. Manages to find Hersett. Smith peeled away. Oh, for the life of me, I thought he was offside there, but he can't finish the job. And Walsall survive. And out stalking his prey, but the ball goes out wide to Burns. Leeds loses his man, and somehow that didn't find the back of the net, and Williams manages to get it wide for a corner. What a tackle by Ando. Smelling blood as usual. And a great block by Harrison. Some very tired legs in the hashtag lineup right now. They're digging in deep, defending with all their might. Lavery, Kinsella. Good block by Williams. Smith sends it off to Toby Aramalaran and he'll go down wide into the corner. Turns inside, tries to deliver it in, but surely that will be it, referee. And hashtag get 3 points on the road to get things going in this episode. A great performance from the boys. And we've already taken one of the scalps we needed to secure 3 points and keep our run at the playoffs. Right, time for our highlights package in the middle of this month, and first up it's the league leaders, but just look at how close it is at the top. This is going to be a monumental battle to get into those promotion places, as we get a graphic here that tells us that Salford are the best defensive team in the league. Hang on, we smashed 4 past them earlier in the season, but I suppose we did concede 2 in that game too. There's an early chance here for hashtag in this one too, as Dembele has the defender on toast. But the cross doesn't find Smith, unfortunately. It was then Andrade that went close for Salford with a free kick that Singano had given away in a dangerous area. Singano, who's broken into the first team of late, made up for it with this challenge though, because if he misses that, Salford would have been free and clear. But you can see why they're the league leaders, as they managed to grind us down just ahead of half time. We put up a good fight, but if the last game was Takeshi's Castle, this one was a chess masterclass. And Salford were extremely difficult to break down. And it didn't really get any easier in the second half either, as clear-cut chances were difficult to come by. But this was probably the closest we came in a game we hoped to get 3 points out of in order to keep that playoff push moving forward. Next up, it was a trip to Scunthorpe, another team that have ambitions on a playoff place and currently level on points with us. And this, being a midweek game, meant a total shuffle up in the lineup that perhaps made life a little bit more difficult for hashtag. Although it was us with the first chance as Lee Hursitt plays in Joe Gregory for an early Citron goal. Both teams knocked on the door several times, but it was Scunthorpe who finally opened it. Another unlucky clearance fell into their path, and with Peddy out of position, Van Veen was able to finish off the chance with ease. From here on in, the back and forth continued, but for me it's now clear that there's a massive difference between the first team and the second string, with passing really strained at times. As we moved into the second half, the worst thing that could have happened was conceding another goal, but that's exactly what we did, as they got away down the right hand side, and after a small delay they delivered in a fantastic cross that Burkane just couldn't get in the way of. 2-0 down, things might have turned out a little differently if Newby hadn't taken a heavy touch here, but that is perhaps a sign of the lack of sharpness that the second string have at the moment. All in all, it was one of those games where you knew it had gotten away from you, but you still clung on to the hope that you'd get at least a consolation goal. Another 3 points gone, and suddenly the Mansfield match has a completely different complexion. It's now an absolute must-win game. Still in second place, Mansfield would surely head to the Lenshammon Stadium in a great mood, but we wanted to spoil that party and stop the rot. Irrespective of some good play in the opening stages of the game, it was them that managed to get the first shot on target, as we backed off and allowed Bowery the opportunity to test Page. Once again, he come up clutch for us. He's having an absolutely mega season. Plenty of midfield endeavour is a kind way to explain how the first 30 minutes unfolded, but a bursting run from Aaron Malaran set up the kind of chance that Smithy just doesn't miss. It was more patient build-up play that followed, but we managed to get Aaron Malaran in clear air, only for him to be unable to convert the chance. It was a really tense game, precarious in fact, totally on a knife edge, perfectly balanced. Mansfield kept piling on the pressure, but our best chance, and in fact a finish, came with just 10 minutes left on the clock, and I'm really still not sure how Smithy is classed offside there. Lines or no lines, it doesn't look offside. Nevertheless, we saw the game out 1-0 and got the 3 points we desperately needed to stay in the playoff hunt. Okay, so just to add to the scouting mission that Joel Cook was on, we have been in Mexico and Venezuela this month, and so he has found Pablo Vieira, Marco Oliveira, Hugo Blanco and Daniel Velasco. Right, here we go then, an absolutely massive game in our season as we face off against Forest Green Rovers. Smithy does well. Hilton rides the challenge and a great back heel to find Smith, who then hits Karamoko. First time effort from him, but it isn't good enough to beat Thomas. Williams steps forward though, looks to take the ball, will just take the man, and that will be a corner to Forest Green Rovers. Hewitt filling in the middle for him, tries to dispossess Adams, but he can't quite take the ball. Good block by Singano at the first attempt, and that is a mad scramble that luckily at the end falls in Page's hands. Rhys Hewitt on the overlap, sends the ball in. Taylor gets rid quickly though, and we're going to the half-time break. It hasn't been an exceptionally entertaining game in the first half, but that would be to be expected considering the opportunity that both teams have here in terms of going forward into next month in a very different playoff position to what they are in now. Into Caleb Hilton, goes one more for Smith. Nice ball across to find Cundall. Dembele goes down in the box, a rash challenge, and that gives us the opportunity here to get a penalty. It's a very rash challenge inside the box there. It does give us the opportunity to put the ball between the sticks, and it's Dembele who was brought down in the box who is stepping up to take responsibility. Sends the keeper the wrong way, and hashtag United are 1-0 up now in this game. Just can't get hold of the ball at the moment from Forest Green. Good possessional play. Does get there. Just over the bar. Great ball. Bleed can't get there. Off the bar and into the side netting by McCloskey, and we have survived one there. Since we scored that penalty, it has been all Forest Green Rovers. Desperately need to get some possessional play into this game. Cadden tracked well by Caleb Hilton. Ball sent inside to Wagstaff. And down the line to Cadden. Hewitt coming over, and Stevens gets the equaliser for Forest Green Rovers. You could see it coming. A great cross into the box to find his man, and Stevens bags it with ease, if you're honest. It's a little bit behind him as well. It's a great ball in. Ashley Williams caught out of position. Stevens, great finish. Off to Cundall, delivers it into the danger zone, but Smith can't quite get there. Forest Green threatening here. Allen. Oh, Glebe does well. Huge amount of pressure here right at the end of this game. Shot just wide. And there we go. Honour shared in a game that was pretty fraught, to be fair. Both taking a point out of it, and that means that the playoff positions are still up in the air as we head into the last month of the League 2 season.
Can I ask you a couple of questions?
Well, there we go. That is how tight it is at the top. That point that we just shared with Forest Green Rovers has dragged both of us out of the playoff positions, but it's all down to goal difference at this stage, and there's just literally a point between 4th and 9th place. How close can you possibly get? All in all, guys, I think that was an absolutely amazing episode. Really tense in terms of the action. Good results, bad results, and we are still in the hunt for the playoffs. So if you did enjoy it, don't forget to smash the like button, and if you're new around here, do subscribe to the channel so that you know when my FIFA 21 content and the hashtag career mode series drops. But I guess all that leaves me to say is thanks for watching, stay safe, And I'm out of here. And don't forget to hashtag it.
Thanks, that'll be all for today.